Hey there everyone, Spazzy Dragon here, aka Syndromes, and welcome to this little video. Now first and foremost, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and whatever you might want to celebrate. Needless to say, I am currently taking some time off from videos as well. My Ivorian Let's Play is going to be happening after the holidays, but today I decided to reminisce a little bit and take a look at a game that I really used to enjoy playing, and that I think that not many of you know, though, to be completely honest, there's probably a reason why you wouldn't like to play it these days due to a monetization change that took this game from free-to-play to a kind of one-time payment per year sort of affair. So, GeoGuessr is a very interesting game that it uses the Google Map API and makes a game out of it. The way that this works is relatively simple, as the name might imply. You get dumped into a Google Street View, and you have to figure out where you are and make a educated or a not so educated guess by clicking on the map. The closer you are to your actual position, the more points you earn. There's 5 rounds, and the locations are more or less randomized. And as you can see in front of us, I have the GeoGuessr open. You have the world, you have famous places, specifically United States, specifically European Union, and specifically United Kingdom, as well as different little places like this, like a famous world cities, etc., etc. So the reason why I said it's probably not as appealing to play these days due to its monetization change, the reason for that is simple, as far as I can see, is that Google charges a fee for the use of their map interface, so they have to pay Google royalties for the users to use their stuff. So essentially what they did is that whoever wants to play this game for free, they get to use a different kind of map API that is called Magpie Maps, Pap Maps? I don't know. But needless to say, it's a slightly subpar service, because in many places it completely disregards 360 degree views like we're used to Google Maps. But yeah, this game I tend to play with my friends, especially on Discord calls. It's actually pretty fun, and there are 2 ways you can play it. I'm going to show both of these examples today in a moment. The first one is pure guessing. You have to use your own ability, you have to use your own knowledge of foreign countries and deduct where you are without having any help from whatever. And the second approach is you can figure out where you are by looking at the clues of your surroundings and using Google to find street addresses, etc., etc., to simply make sure that every single one is every single round is at maximum score. And the way that is basically, you always aim for the highest score like that, and the difference really becomes in how quickly you can find the information you need in order to pinpoint your location. So for today, I'm going to pick the world map, I guess, just for the sake of example. As you can see, the first thing is going to happen, it is going to dump us in a completely random location. The only thing that we currently have to aid us is a compass and the ability to move a completely unrestricted amount. Over here, we have a world map. I am going to eventually guess where this is and place down, for example, a spot and make an educated guess. Now, the thing about this is the fact that you kind of live or die on the randomness of where you start. For example, right now I'm starting in a completely desolate place and I have no idea. Now, usually this might take quite a while, but for the sake of this video, I want to keep every single round, which there's 5 of, only 5 minutes long. So for every single attempt, I'm going to use this alarm clock / timer and simply give me 5 minutes to figure out where I am or fail at doing so. So let's start and let's go. So I'm going to look for some of the first clues right now. So first of all, it's obvious that we are not in a temperate region. We are in a very dry region closer to the Ecuador. So the obvious first guesses would be places like Australia, places like Africa, and we are going to keep moving. Set up right now, the quality of these images is, to put it bluntly, kind of bad. And this is not really that much of a case for newer locations. The map is actually pretty damn good. I'm currently just scrolling through and trying to find some sort of... Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, so this looks like a... Let's see what kind of make this is. Okay, so that's a Jeep. A Jeep, it's a fairly new car. This is a fairly well-kept vehicle, so is this one over here. So I'm going to educate a guess that I'm somewhere in Australia. The problem is, as you already know, Australia is big. So if I just plop down my location in Australia, right now I'm not going to get a lot of score because, well, the distance might be very, very far. So I'm actually going to keep going and see if we can maybe find some sort of road sign that can either confirm or deny my suspicions. Needless to say, I'm not a geography wizard. I am going to make a fairly large amount of mistakes. I think I saw a road sign somewhere here. Yes, it's not a road sign. Apparently it's something in the back of that car that I perceived as a road sign, which is kind of terrible. Oh. I saw a road sign and a small something underneath it. Let's take a look if I can see it better from here. Okay. 80... I think that's kilometers per hour. So this is a country that uses kilometers per hour. Since I'm doing a unassisted playthrough, I'm not going to look up whether or not Australia actually uses kilometers or miles, because I'm not exactly sure. Let's keep going. But yes, I think that's so far. Like, sometimes you can see some wildlife, so if I happen across some sort of stuff like kangaroos or something, I would be able to deduct my location a little bit more certainly. But sadly, this recording of this area was made with a rather poor camera. So, considering I only have 1 minute left, I think I'll have to simply guess that I'm somewhere in the vicinity of Australia. Oh, there is a larger road sign here. Ooh. Founded by Carpentaria Shire Council, Queensland State, Australian Federal Government. So, there is our first clue. Queensland. So we have narrowed down our location a little bit. That's good. Let's see if we can keep going. The saving grace for this game is simply the fact that you can go as far away from your original location as you want. You can always return with this flag over here, which I guess in a moment we're going to do. I really don't think that I'm going to get a better guess than simply from the fact that we are somewhere in Australia. This is a interesting sign. It seems to be blank on both sides. What about this? Yeah. Okay, my problem right now is simply the fact that the quality of this Google Map image is pretty terrible, but yeah. Queensland. Okay, we are done. Time is up. Let's make a educated guess. Queensland, guess. And we have earned 3,030 points because our guess was 747 kilometers, or rather 460 miles from the correct location, which is fine. Let's start the next round. Let's quickly take a look around and start our timer. So, first thing I can see, we are in a temperate location, so I'm going to be guessing probably Canada, States, something like that. The cars are driving on the proper side, and I do see some sort of... There we go. Okay. Kastilstrashki. Okay, so we are in fact in Europe. That is going to make things a little bit easier. SK. SK, I think that stands for... Let's take a look. It was either Slovakia? We are in one of the, in these places, right? And considering we are, in fact, in a seemingly mountainous area, I'll have to use that as a guide. Okay, so I'm going to simply say that we are somewhere in Slovakia for now. There is a park here. So I'm going to get a little bit closer to this sign and overshoot it. Let's take a look. Tatranska Lomnica, whatever that is. The problem is, I'm not 100% sure that the domain name SK refers to Slovakia. I'm just guessing this right now. But there we go. Oh dear, what happened here? I do not know. Let's keep going. Now, the good thing about European countries is that European countries tend to have a lot of signs. And this one is going to aid us very well. Let's take a look. Polsko. Polsko, 26. Okay, so it looks like we are 24 kilometers away from Poland, which only provides us that much of a narrow point. But we are also 20 kilometers from Tatia Vorina. So we are going to zoom in a little bit and quickly take a look at every single road that is nearing the Kamenice. I wonder if this is the place that we saw a moment ago. Smokvis. Talking about this one over here. 15 kilometers away. But it doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm simply looking at all the smaller towns first. The more I zoom in, the smaller the towns are going to appear. I will have to keep looking at somewhere near the border. Polska, Tatiana, Smokovic. I'm very sorry, but I cannot pronounce your moon runes. Okay, I'm slightly troubled to the fact that I don't seem to, 66. Wait, that is Route 66. Where's Route 66? 55... Okay, I have found Route 66, which continues over here. It's over here. Okay, we are out of time, so I'm going to make a guess that it is somewhere on the near the Polish border, over here. And not bad! Not bad at all. I didn't notice that it had this little road over here. I was following this one over here. We stopped following it over here. I didn't even notice that it's over here. Okay, 16 kilometers away. That is actually very close to a perfect score. Let's go for the next round. Oop, sorry. And we're off. Okay, temperate zone. I see fern trees. And those are maples. Maple trees, rather. Let's take a look. Maximum 60. Now, this does not look like any... This does not look like the kind of signs that we use in Europe. But at the same time, I really don't think that anyone is going to allow you to go 60 miles per hour on a road like this. Especially near a place like this. So, let's take a look around and see where we are. $251. Okay, let's look at the cars. The cars actually look American. So I'm going to be guessing it is North America in general. That is going to narrow this whole place down a little bit. And let's get away as far as we can and see if we can find any distinguishing features here. Okay, let's see. Telephone. Can I get a little bit closer? Yes, there we go. Christian Street. You know, this actually might be 60 miles per hour. Let's keep going. Okay, this is something interesting. What is here? Okay, it's a bump. Rick Sweet Acres. So, if I was using a assisted playthrough, this would be very easy to figure out where I am. Usually it's much easier to find some sort of small local business in a situation like this. Oh yeah, this is definitely America. Come on. Yes. Let's keep going. Really would like some sort of bigger intersection. America for me is always kind of troublesome because Canada looks very much alike, but at the same time you both suffer from a distinct lack of signs of any kind, and that is slightly problematic. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what we got. This is a very... I wouldn't say rural region. If I had to guess, that these are the United States, I would have to say that it's probably in the greener part of the United States, and much closer to the northern region, just simply by the surroundings. Timber Ridge Golf Course. Yes. Although that really doesn't tell me much. Let's keep going and see what we got. A lot of small housing, though. Who is the mayor? The mayor of what? attend a... Yeah, someone is voting for a mayor, but it would be very nice to see what kind of... The mayor of what? Okay, let's keep going, let's keep going. There is no way this is wrong. I will say that playing a game like this while streaming on Discord is actually pretty fun. Solo recording a video like this is not so much. What do we have here? Hidden intersection. Okay. Let's keep going. It's just a straight road with these random little houses everywhere. Okay, let's see if I can see this thing. Or did I? Oh, David Ware sold. And there is no distinct anything. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's go for Michigan and guess. Oh! Fairly close. Though I was wrong. It was, in fact, in Canada. So that is a thing. Wow, that is an interesting place. Okay, next round. Oh, wow. That's not a nice sight. Okay, reset, and let's go. Round 4 out of 5, let's take a look around. Poor quality of picture. That is always going to be interesting. I see a sign of some sort, but that's not really going to help us much. We're still in the temperate zone. You will see leaf trees as well as pine trees at the same time. So that is going to narrow things down a little bit. And I'm going to try and find a vehicle of some sort or something along those lines. Okay, I just passed a street sign. Let's take a look what it was. Okay, it's a yellow street sign, so this might be both Canada or the States, I guess? Oh, let's keep going. There was a car going in the opposite direction, but I think I clicked past it. Okay, let's see. That's a truck. So I'm just going to assume America again. Change of day. Okay, what is this? Aha, yeah, okay. We need to find a bigger sign. Well, that's a truck, so... It looks like we're back in the States again, so that's always good. Now this is fine. This might... I might have to guess very poorly simply due to the resolution of the image. If I saw any American flags next to the houses or something, this would be so much easier, probably. What is this? I do not know what that is. I would say that we have moved a little bit more southern. Like, in comparison to where I think I selected Michigan. So I think that we have in fact moved a little bit southern, just by looking at the... Okay. So we have found a small business that I cannot... I can't really figure it out. Oh, this is going to be problematic. Let's keep going. I need to find a sign that is bigger. That is not a Coca-Cola sign. That's not really gonna help me much. Oh, $14! Wait, stop. That is actually American dollars, so... We are in the States. Oh look, Mylon's Secret Castle theme, thank you. Oh... No clue. I have to tell you right now, I have no clue where I am. Saying the States doesn't really help me much when you consider the States is the size of a continent. So I will just have to, like, press in the middle of the States as soon as I run out of the, run out of time. Oh, what is this? Sobieski. What? Am I sure that I'm in America? Oh dear. This is troublesome. How much do I have? 25. Okay, I didn't like that car. It didn't at all look like an American car. What was this? Okay, that in fact looks like an American car. Okay. Oh. I am just going to click the middle of the United States and hope for the best. And this time it was in Minnesota. So, I stand corrected, it was actually more north than where I put in Michigan. Okay, last round. Reset and countdown. And the first thing I can tell you is that I am definitely back in Europe. You have a Peugeot, you have a Volkswagen, you have an Opel. I do not know this kind of country code, but it's kind of amazing that Google didn't catch that. Okay, let's take a look. Droga wewnętrzna. Okay, if I'm saying like that it's probably Poland. Okay. The only problem, Poland is big. So, well, I mean, it's called Polzbut, so I am going to say that my guess is correct, and this is Poland. And now I just need to get out of the, this place and figure out where the hell am I. Okay, let's follow these things, because this means that they are currently heading towards a main road. And as I already said, main roads usually have signs. Like this. Centrum. Yeah, centrum to what? Schweiz. So that's Sweden? No, wait. What the hell am I talking about? Sepolno. Budzisk. Okay, this is the thing that it's pointing me to, but it's 237 kilometers away. So... And from that same distance, there's a place called Schweiz. Are we facing north? No, we are not facing north. Okay, now we're facing north. And... so that means... so we are somewhere over here. And does that mean that is south? No? Let's keep going. Oh, wow. This is a mess. I guess the easiest way is to find the border of the city and exit through it. Okay, what do we have? Centrum. Centrum to what? Okay, let's follow it. Yeah, centrum of the city. This is the city center. That Polish flag would have been a good tipping off that, hey, we are in Poland. But right now, that's not really helping us anymore. What else do we have? What is this? Thank you, tree. Okay, that is a ooh, that's a nice little car. I like that. But sadly, I'm not... What was this? Do dorogi... Ah, dorogi no 240. Okay, we're looking for the 240. Okay, not enough time. I'm just gonna say that it's somewhere next to Warsaw, and let's see what happens. And yeah, we were not at all too far off. Okay, guys, this was the, unassisted version of GeoGuessr. In summary, we have gotten fairly close. A total score of 19,000 out of, I think it was 25,000. And, yeah, GeoGuessr, kind of free, but not suggested to be played free. Very fun in Discord, as long as you stream. And, yeah, if you like this sort of thing and you want to see the assisted version, give it a thumbs up, and I'll make one. Anyway, this was Spazzy Dragon aka Syndromes. Fly safe.